me again. I push record because it's a way to get the thoughts out of my head. First and foremost, why I even started. It's to get the thoughts out of my head and put them out there. In the beginning, it felt like just I'm talking into the thin air. But I never felt like I was wasting my breath, because when you do that, it's a form of therapy for yourself. Then I got people to chime in, and all of a sudden, then they started telling me how they feel. It took a little bit for me to get comments on my videos. And Bowie was my inspiration to show, because he's quite a cool looking dog, a half-breed, a mixed boxer and lab, a boxer lab, boxador. And that was almost, well, when we got him, it was almost 12 years ago. So he's in his 11th year, and that kind of breed only lives between 10 to 12 years old. But 6 years ago, I decided to push record button and record Bowie. Then I started to record a little bit of clips from the news clips from when, say, that there was a shooting at the North Carolina nightclub, I think it was. Nevertheless, things made me sick. I allowed stuff to sicken me to death, really. And so I started to voice my sickness to Lucifer. I started to tell him how I felt about his vain show. And then, not even a year later, nine months later, when Derek Rose showed up on the YouTube platform, right around exactly at that time was the beginning of 2018. I accumulated a bunch of friends, and me being naive and just still sleeping, addicted to taking Xanax every day, 1 or 2 blue pills a day. Every day, just every day. Tired of eating a lot, too much. A little bit cocky, thinking I know something that I really don't, but I feel like I do, so I say it. And so it began my therapy. I started to talk about things, and then my friends, they started to agree with me, and then comment, and then they were, it's like, I don't know who you are, you need to show your face and make a video. And I got people to start making videos, and I wind up going down and meeting Justin Michael down in Pittsburgh. Went down there and met him, hung out for a while. I mean, I didn't know I was so hated, like, by his girlfriend and family and everything, because apparently they must have either heard me in the background, or Like, what are you watching? Some guy named Robin. And I mean, that was pretty cool. I don't know how I had time to do that. I guess I wasn't knee deep into it the way I am. But I sure wish I could just get up and just go and drive wherever I want to drive, like I did back then. 5 hours, just, hey, I'm gonna drive down here. And I didn't even really tell them that I was driving either, because I thought like the Gang Stalk Corporation wouldn't fully know where I'm going, and like that's how asleep I was. Now I know that they know my life before it's even began. I mean, this year, such an awakening happened, and I still, it's just still mixed feelings, because it's like, oh, okay, so, well, I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, right, that God knows your life inside and out. He knows your thoughts, he knows your this, he knows your that. That's, yeah, I mean, that's feels like it's normal, right? But when it actually happens to you, and it doesn't seem like it's a godly thing, it seems like it's fully demonic. When you step into a fully demonized realm where someone like Bono is singing songs, and you go and walk through this art museum and you push this magical X button, and all of a sudden the things that you're recording start to line up with something that a rock band did music videos with 30 years ago. And then, so I'm like, what? No, this can't be. No, hold on, let me rewind that. What? Wow, that's exactly the same shape, the shadow, the size, the color, the direction, the wind, I mean, then it becomes such a wow factor. But then I got immediately sick after. I immediately just got like, oh my God, it's the feeling I had when Stephen James Deshawn was calling me and texting me and FaceTiming me and bothering me when I didn't want to be bothered anymore. And at one point, I just sat there, I realized, oh my God, I have the freaking devil has my phone. I gave the devil my phone number, and he's harassing me now. And now he's saying I'm a waste of breath, and failure to communicate will cause a train wreck. I have no idea what I got myself into, but apparently I got your attention from the gate. And I don't think it was just the Walmart video, because I did a video around October 21st, 2017 about the 70 years and 70 this and 70 that. And I wind up being on, I seen a clip of mine on one of those major Bible YouTube channels where the one guy sits there and explains the Bible and whatever, like I don't know, maybe 500,000 subscribers. When I watched his video and he had my clip on there talking about the 70 years, I thought, wow, I really have high-end channels paying attention to me? Okay, all right, well. And then it motivated me even more. And then I started to catch on. Wait a minute, Richie from Boston, you're talking about me, aren't you? Not a robin, not a bird, not a robin. Because I did an imitation of your virtual shield. Like, oh, get this virtual shield and the government won't know what you're doing. So, you know, when I think things are such bullshit, I call it out. And all that was at the beginning of the dividing of the house in 2017. For whatever reason, going into 2018, I feel like there was a jury picked, and my name came up, and at that time, or even around September 2017, remember the Revelation 12 sign? I was up for 5 months and 21 days at that point, and I came in talking about Harold Camping, May 21st, 5/21. Getting harassed for that. That's when my harassment started. And I took a little break, beginning of 2018, a 7-day fast from 3.5 days of not watching YouTube at all, and then 3.5 more days of not uploading any videos until the beginning of the new year, 2018. Then I started, and then here comes the turning against the coming at me. Then one by one, they started to get plucked up. First, Matthew, Daly, then Derek from Aglapa Truth started to turn against me. Then Tyler Moland, then Boldly Polioli. Or wait a minute, no, that was later on. I met him later in 2018. But one by one, everybody started getting plucked up, torn out of my field, because it's my channel. So if you don't like what I'm doing over here, I've always said it before, don't watch. Oh, you have to watch. Oh, that's what I learned. You're assigned to me. Negative opinions are usually there because they're assigned to you. I may have some negative opinions towards people and make a comment here or there, but if I really got an issue with you, I'll just talk about you, or I'll show you. I'll take clips of you and call you out for the fraud that you are. And that's why I've been hated and loved by different groups, because I'll call you out for whatever you are or aren't or are not. I'll call myself out times where I don't like my tone of voice. I don't like what I'm saying in a previous video, or I just don't like that demon is lingering around me still. And I'm the first one to call it out on my own. Liars. The problem is the lying about stuff. Liars, because lying prevents the truth from being known, and for whatever reason, it's in my nature. It started because, I started to call out you, Satan, and all of your minions that you hired on the TV platform, on the news, the actors, and then come to find out those same actors are on the YouTube platform itself, and they have channels, and then come to find out they're wearing face masks and different body suits, and everybody's acting. So just for anybody who is assigned to my channel and you don't like what I'm saying, tough. I didn't take that job, you did. And ultimately, it's for my own mental health to push the record button and get it out. And then I've learned that words can actually change things just by speaking them out loud, but you have to reveal secrets in order to get the attention of Satan. Because who am I really talking to? Am I talking to God, or am I talking to Satan? Am I talking to both, or is God just sidelined watching it happen and just letting it be? Waiting until the agreement that him and Satan made with each other to harass me as much as till the end. Like, sure, here, go right ahead. Thanks, Lord. Greatly appreciate it. I love going through it. It's so much fun. When does it over? Lord, when does it end? Because it doesn't ever feel like it is. And by design, it's supposed to feel that way. But apparently, my faith tells me otherwise. So I may complain about things and say, it just feels like it's never forever. What are you gonna? I'm the only one, Lord. I'm the only one left. I've went through the whole group, the 450 false prophets. I'm pretty sure I've come across all of them. They're all lying, and they won't stop. And I'm the only one left. That's how I feel. Is that true? Somehow I knew that you guys were talking about me, but you weren't. But nobody opened the door. I had to walk through the walls and the doors, and then I heard yous all talking about me behind my back, acting friendly to my face, talking behind my back. Then finally, the truth comes out. Everybody's true colors have been revealed. You're all agents from the inside, the ones that turned against me. And I mean, not everybody who's an agent turned against me, but everybody who turned against me is an agent. So there's that. You have good agents, you have bad agents. You have the good side, the bad side. My wife, good Jules, bad Denise. The twin system I'm sure I dealt with secretly, not knowing. Oh well, I mean, whatever. There could be an entire secret life that I'm not supposed to know about, but I do. But what does that matter when you're just living with somebody as like companions for the most part? Alright, well, I'm just another companion. I'm not into the fleshly desires as much as the average Joe Schmo. Everything I do is watched 24/7, wherever I'm at, no matter what, even through my own eyes. And it's already been done before. So, on top of that, the devil can know exactly where I'm at, what I'm going to do, and he can gang stalk me before I even get there. So that's where I'm at now. With going to that art museum was it changed my entire spiritual outlook on life, because I know what I see. I know what I see, and I know what is impossible, but yet it's there. So sorcery, trickery, matrix, dreaming, already been done before type of world. At some point there has to be a reward, even if it's death. Sooner than, like, soon. Within that 7-year period that I started, something needs to change drastically, or I lose interest in showing anything. Maybe I'll still talk to vent things out, but it takes a lot of effort and time to put stuff together behind a computer, and I don't have the time. I don't have, and that's by design. The money I don't have either, because again, by design. If I had a good amount of money, I wouldn't have to work as much, and then I would be able to rest more. and I might be inclined to not really do YouTube videos. Maybe I might want to live my life and just go places and do stuff and enjoy my life with my wife. So probably it's all by design that I just, where I'm at, the living situation, how the prices of living is just absolute sickening, absolutely sickening. So you can't really get too far. So by design, I'm like a month-to-month paying my bills kind of person. Just can't really afford to take days off. I tried that already. I tried to, for about 6 months, I took 2 days off a week. Had to fight my boss for that one, and I did it for you, for YouTube, for the two of you. I did it for you and you, with the two of you. I got a few donations. I don't even know if that 100 hours that Itchy Ears gave me even registered in my. I finally got a $130 from my YouTube video, the Walmart. I think, and I guess they added that thanks to it. I just don't know how it really works, but I've gotten some donations at a certain point, but it's nothing that's gonna put you in a retirement fund. So I lost money. I lost two days worth of work each week for 6 months straight. And I did it. I enjoyed my time off. I really did. And I put a lot of stuff together too, didn't I? But I just didn't have any money to match that. So I had to go back to work, and then, so by design, 5 days a week, paying bills month to month to month. Maybe I'll have a month's worth extra. That'd be nice. The truck situation's coming up. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it or not. You know, holding on to the Dodge. Get out of Dodge, Robin. Get out of Dodgeball. You drive a Dodge Ram, and everybody plays dodgeball with you. The Gang Stalkers Corporation. The pointless, meaningless tactics that are just there to harass me. That's it. There's no other reason for it. It's demonic all the way through. It always will be. And these people are programmed this way. So it even gets more disappointing believing the Matrix system, because then that means that nobody's really being communicated with in their ear by their boss. They're actually programmed to do this, just like the Matrix movie, all the Agent Smiths. You know how they're always like chasing Neo and just always trying to kill him, and it's like that's what's going on in spirit as I'm just roaming the earth, walking here, going there, going to work, driving in my car. All these Agent Smiths, YouTube Agent Smiths, they're all trying to attack me. And what a terrible way to live life. So what the hell is this place? And when do I die? Or when do I get out of here? When does it change? How? If ever. It can only change if Satan decides to change it. Or, you know, the time that's up that I keep hearing about, time's up, time's up, time's up. We're running out of time. We don't have any more time left. Time's up. We're at the precipice. We're at the door. It's at the door. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's right there. There it is. We're here. It's here. Here it is. Well. Oh, I'm Jesus. No, I'm the Lord God. Lord God. Don't tempt the Lord God. You're tempting the Lord God by saying, He's coming. He's coming. So is He with us or is He coming? If you want to be God, fine, be God. You want to be my God? Fine. Free my life. Free it up. Come to me in my life and say, Robin Henry Tees, come with me. I am going to make your life a paradise because of what I put you through personally. What I did to you personally, Robin, because I'm the God of the earth, I am going to make you my right-hand man. Here, sit here. You can be God all you want when you free my life up. No, not you, Satan. Not freeing it up because I have to do some kind of thing for you. No, I already did the work. I'm waiting for the reward from God, the Lord God Almighty. That entity who's in charge of all things, in the end, that is going to take my life and retire it. That way I can rest and enjoy what life I have left here in the flesh in this matrix world, dreamland, that I can't get up, I can't seem to wake up from. But I would have never thought any kind of time traveling was a thing. I would have never thought that the Matrix was real. I didn't think any of it. Aliens of any sort. Until I walk into the art museum, push record on the X app, play about 7 different YouTube songs, and every song that I play, even though it didn't have a video, I go back to my footage, play the same video that Bono is singing, and my footage lines up with it. And I did that for 17 minutes, and then another video for about 5 minutes. And it happened. Something that I seen, if I looked 40 years ago at the videos, you're telling me I just recorded that 2 months ago? Right. So that's my dilemma. It's true. I can only prove it to the people that are in charge of this matrix, and it makes no sense, and I don't even understand it. I don't understand how I can talk to somebody, or I can show somebody in a video through another app, an X app, as I'm live in my life for the first time that I know of. I'm playing a pre-recorded video, and in that pre-recorded video, someone like Jacob Israel is going to point to a boat while I'm down the shore when he said he was going to go to the beach and do some editing. And it's going to get weird around the 2-minute 58-second mark. And there's a 3 o'clock code, if I can decode it, the alien technology communication, pointing at the boat and then talking about the spaghetti where Will Smith was wrapped around like spaghetti and the rails were spaghetti at 3 p.m. exactly when I said I would meet you there at Maury Piers. Right. So all that took place, and why am I working for a living again if these things have already taken place and my music videos have been produced and it's my footage that Bono used? Or I just so perfectly randomly have happened to walk by the same exact shape, shadow, size, circumstances for 17 minutes straight, going through 7 different YouTube videos, even though the commercials have played too. And then right after the commercial, the next video, it just seems to line up once again. Man, am I good. Nope. It doesn't make sense. Under normal circumstances, that should feel good. Like, oh, well, Robin, God did say he knows your life inside and out and from beginning to end. Yeah, I know, but this is pretty creepy. because it's demonic, because there is no God in this world right now. It's not here. It's demonized. Everybody does their tactics, and they know where you're going to be. It's so disappointing at times. You know, the movements of the Gang Stalk Corporation? You know, at times where you look in a certain direction and it's an action, but the action had already been in motion. You know how people wait to back out? They wait for you to look and then they back out, like that kind of thing, and are already in motion. It's because the program knows exactly when your eyes are going to look over there. But how does it even know that when the object is over there, but yet the future already knows your moves? So again, how is it that I can show Jacob Israel in the video as he's talking, and for the first time I'm listening to him, as I'm recording for the first time live at the same time, and then he's going to tell me exactly where, as I move him down, Corey Barbie, as I'm moving him down, he knows I'm going to move him down, but yet it's the first time I'm watching him as I'm live, and he's telling me what I'm going to see for the next 2 minutes too, as he's pointing out the boat and pointing out this. How in the hell is that even remotely possible? Just like the second bus in front of that. It has the most disgusting diesel fuel smell. You can see it, smoke. It's like as if that bus was timed to do that in front of, because this is my direction and I'm going, in order to just pollute the air in a terrible way. So much so that I have to drive 2 miles an hour in order for it to disappear. Because it's one of the worst. I'd rather smell horse shit than diesel exhaust. It's so potent right now, but yet the bus is like 5 miles ahead of me. So none of it makes sense. And it seems to be more disappointing as time goes by that it even happened. Because every day I guess I get a little bitter. Every day I wake up going back and forth to work, wasting my life. When I could stop working, but yeah, I have responsibilities to take care of. Can't just, let everything go and just be a bum. Or I could. It probably will be forced to do that, I'm thinking, but I'm not too sure. And Bono said I'm never getting paid for digging that video out of the trash. Well, he was talking about the bald-headed Q guy, with or without you, and that's the scene in the art museum where it's showing Jesus writing on the ground and Bono's writing on the ground, and then I flipped him upside down in room 100, and then he got dizzy, and I'm not getting paid for that. I mean, maybe Bono tried keeping it a secret. It's not. Look, speaking of Bono. See, now, I can't even make that stuff up. It was probably meant to be there in front of me. Bono. When do I get paid? In my 49th year? On the 3rd month and the 7th day? So that's why I do it. It's therapy. And if you don't like it, get another job. Good morning, Robin. Yo, you would like to go to work? No. I need to reverse the damage that's been done the past 46 years. June 28th. In 29 more days. Jacob Israel's birthday is June 11th. 6/11. 5 months is from that point on. 11/11. Run like Rocky. 2024, I hear, is going to be a great year. I don't know how it's all going to work. I sure hope at some point that I don't have to keep doing what I'm doing here, and the secret work that I did publicly is appreciated and rewarded, because only at that time, that's when God will be manifested. Yeah, God exists. It doesn't seem like it. Yes, I complain about him sometimes, because where is his hand at besides backhanding me, slapping me around, forsaking me all these years, leave me alone down here? When does that pay off? Well, all of Satan's minions right now are saying never. And you're delusional. You're out of your mind. But yet we're still assigned to you. So that should tell you something right there. You're still assigned to me. Nothing's ever going to happen, but yet you're still assigned to me, and I consume all your time. So why would your boss send you in my direction? That's an easy, here's the easiest way of understanding that. Your boss, your bosses, I'm talking to the agents now, sent you in my direction to watch me all these years. That way you can get to know who your new boss is, inside and out.